You are looking at the Leonardo MD-83 in fabulous retro Jet America colors. How you doing, everybody? CJ here. I'm your classic jet sim pilot, and today we're doing a fun little flight back in the MD-83. It's been a minute. I'm still yokeless, but I'm breaking my personal rules today and gonna fly the MD-80 with my Mose AB9, and hopefully I'll have my sim rig pieces I need to set up my yoke here real soon. They're on their way, winging their way to me from the manufacturer now. They had to machine some parts custom for me so we could get the proper setup. But anyway, Jet America, really cool little airline from the 80s. We'll talk about it a little later. And if you like seeing this stuff, do me a favor. Go ahead and click that like button. Click that subscribe. Classic Jets, it's what we're about here. And it's fun to fly these birds, especially in liveries that you just don't see anymore. In fact, many of you may not have even heard of this airline. It actually became part of Alaska later on. But like I said, we can talk about that later if we have time. Quick flight today. They were a West Coast-based airline, but they did have a route here from... anybody know what airport we're at? Can you tell by looking at it? I chose this gate on purpose because this part of the terminal had not been very modernized yet, and I thought it looked really good over here. Anybody know? It's a free airport, one of the best free paid add-ons there are. Maybe that gives it away. It's Milwaukee, and Jet America actually flew a route from Milwaukee to Detroit in the MD-83. So that's what we're going to do today. It's Jet America 650 is our call sign. We're also going to be using SayIntentions. SayIntentions is AI-based ATC, and I've really enjoyed using it. I bought it, so I am a customer, and I'm also at their partner level, which means you get access to some features a little earlier than everybody else, and help test out new things, and they are constantly improving it, and it's been getting better and better as we go. But let's get in the airplane. Let's see if I remember how to fly the MD-80, and see if we can get ourselves to Detroit in one piece. All right, battery is on. Amps, draw. Looks good. We'll get our position lights on.
American 15, contact Milwaukee approach on 118.0.
Oh, apparently.
American 15.
We already have some ATC going. Let's switch that. I'm on 22.8. All right, we'll worry about the radios here in a second. Let's see, where was I? I got the power on. I got the nav lights on. Got our weekly check done. We've got our OFP in. Yep, we do. And see if we can't get GSX to start fueling us here. We have got
American 2450, contact Milwaukee Tower on 124.575.
Over to the tower, 124.575, American 2450, good day.
oh,
Delta 1234, roger.
that is departure. That's why. Alrighty. We are going to have 17,900 pounds of fuel on board once we're refueled. And our zero fuel weight. Oh, let's go ahead. That's what we got to do. Sorry. I haven't flown the MD in a while. I'm forgetting everything. Let's get her loaded up here. good. Weight and balance. Trip fuel. 5,891. Taxi fuel. 440. Block fuel. 17,882. That's our alternate. Oh, our alternate's Cleveland. That's fine. 7. Whoop. No. 17,882. There we go. And we'll put in a request for our flight plan. We'll return, receive messages, and we'll wait for that to populate. Oops, sorry. There's our crew message. MD-83, 2509. Oh, I could update my air act, but we should be okay. Position in it. Put that in. Milwaukee is our reference airport. We are going to Detroit. It's KNKEKDTW. Should show up in the company route. Squid, Duda, activate, execute. Alright. There we go. Let's see, we're loading up now. There we go. Now we're working. Now we're cooking with gas and oil. Okay, we're about 17,900 pounds of fuel. That's what I see there. So we got the correct fuel order in. Let's go ahead and start the pre-flight. There's a test button here. There it is. Excellent. Alright, norm. Run this through a quick test. There's the light. Off. Reset the gens. APU's off bus, external power's on bus. We can turn on, start making some coffee. Start pumps off, fuel heat's off, ignition's off, starter switches are off. Fuel pumps are off for now. Emergency lights will go to arm. No smoking sign is on. Seatbelts are off. Ice protection. I've got current and everything. We'll leave it on captain. Otherwise, this is off except for the windshield anti-ice. We're turning on engine anti-ice is off. FMS, EFIS, and radio navs are ball and norm. Engine sync is off.
Glide slope. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up.
Wind shear test.
Headwind, shear. Tailwind, shear.
We got the right messages on the overhead warning system. Those lights are off. Thunderstorm lights are off. Cockpit lights are off. ACAR's message will push to reset because that's just from our getting our flight plans. Anti-skid lights. Stall test. good. Get the clacker. Turn our logo light on. Yaw damp. Override light comes on. Mock trim. Light comes on. Ice FOD test. Get the alerts. All 4 of them. That's good. We're in auto, and off. Cabin. It's not too hot in the cabin, so we won't worry about that. Pressurization system will set. Landing altitude. Let's load up the flight here and double check Detroit. We have unload, import, sim brief. There it is. Jet America 650. Detroit is at, come on, 6:45. 6:45. What's the weather? Weather in Detroit, we're looking at 3019er. Okay, auto, off, auto, test. All the displays are up, looking good. Coming across the top, the lights are off. We'll go to an unused localizer frequency, and we'll do the auto land test. We're flying from the left seat, so we'll start from the right. We'll let it run through its test.
Fire left engine. Fire right engine. Fire left engine.
Silence works. Fire test is done. We'll do the glare shield control panel here in a bit. No flags that we don't expect. Auto land test is still progressing. Make sure our outer markers and our displays are working properly. Let it go through its system test. We will cage the standby gyro. And the weather here in Milwaukee, though, 3009. Whoop. 9 there, set left, set right. These all look good. Our fuel is loading, 2.08. It's good there. Test A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3,000 pound quantities gives us 15,000 pound. A and B. Same test is good. Today is even, so we'll be on system B. Our zero fuel weight. I guess I don't remember it. I thought I remembered it offhand. 117.9. Well, 117.5. There's a bit of randomness, I guess. Always notice that. 17.5.
Landing gear.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Looks like our fuel is just about done. We'll go ahead and start loading passengers then. Excuse me. Boarding is requested. test. Turn it off. Trim works.
Flat. Brake. Front lap. Flat.
Excellent. Handle does not match the flaps have drooped, so before we pressurize the system, we'll have to let everybody on the ground know. We'll go ahead and open up our pneumatic cross feeds. 0, 0. And I don't have a trim switch, otherwise we would, on my Airbus style yoke, so otherwise we would make sure the trim cutout works properly. Okay, let's grab the ATIS. ATIS is 126.4.
ITY altitude 1200 feet. Advise on initial contact you have information Victor.
Victor it is.
General Mitchell International Airport, information Victor. 1152 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 25 right, 19 right, 25 left. Wind 220 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, view at 8,000 feet. Temperature 19. Dew point 14. Altimeter 3009. Density altitude 1200 feet. Advise on initial contact you have information Victor.
Okie doke. And we'll contact clearance here in just a second. I need to grab a piece of paper and a pen. Well, that's embarrassing. I can't believe I sat down without anything to write on. Okay. Here we go.
Milwaukee delivery, Delta 1246 has information November on board. We're asking if we can pick up our IFR clearance to Atlanta as filed.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Stand by, Delta 1246. Could you repeat the frequency for Delta 1246?
Clearance, good morning. Jet America 650 with Victor. Clearance to Detroit, please.
I'll have your clearance in just a second. Jet America 650, Milwaukee clearance, cleared to Detroit Metro. Radar vector squibby, then is filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 29010 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.0, squawk 2255. Expect runway 19 right.
Milwaukee clearance, Com Air 146 requesting IFR clearance down to Dallas Love.
All right, Jet America 650 cleared to Detroit. Radar vector squib, then has filed 5,000, 290 and 10. Departure 118.0, squawk 2255. And we'll expect 19 right.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Milwaukee clearance, citation 347 Charlie Zulu. IFR to Green Bay with Tango.
All right, squib,
Jet America
5,000.
650, read back correct.
Thank you. 5,000. We'll expect 19. Runway 19. 290 and 10.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Departure be
welcome aboard
118.0.
Jet America
We've
Flight
got over there.
650,
And
departing
squawk
from Milwaukee to
2255.
Detroit. On behalf of the entire crew, including my wonderful colleagues Sarah, Mike, and Jessica, we're thrilled to have you with us today.
In Milwaukee, UPS 321 Heavy, ready to copy IFR to Louisville.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
If you need any assistance,
Clear to Louisville via the
Ground
departure.
is 121.8.
5,000, expecting 320, 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 322.
That is ground, and then tower will be clearance ground tower 24575. Okay, a couple comments on the comms so far from SayIntentions, but they're things I hear in VATSIM all the time. We do not request clearances as filed.
Milwaukee ground southwest
It is
3057 taxi.
it is assumed.
Southwest 3057, pushback and engine start approved. Tail northwest.
Apparently the volumes don't work. It is assumed that you are obviously requesting your clearance as you filed it because that's how you filed it. So when you request clearance on VATSIM or using any of these ATC tools, the proper way to do it is just request clearance. You don't have to add the as filed. That's I mean, like I said, it's assumed. So, all right. But I hear it all the time on VATSIM. Okay, so out of Milwaukee, we can expect 19 right. And heading into Detroit, they are currently using, let's go to their real world ATIS, 21 left, 22 left. I have, unfortunately, have no idea what gates Jet America used. But since we're coming in from the north, I'm going to assume we're going to get 22 left. Arrival. Let's see. Let's go back here to flights and see what makes sense off of our Rock City. Change it to that.
Milwaukee ground, American
looks like
2450 with you. Gate Charlie 22, ready for push and start.
ILS 22 left.
American 2450, Milwaukee ground, push and start approved. Tail south.
Macomb, maybe? So
Push and start approved. Tail south, American 2450.
Macomb. And we're on the Rock City. Rock City 2. ILS 22 left. Macomb. From Duda. Okay. We got that in. Squib, Duda, and then that starts the arrival. Perfect. Performance and net. Our cruise altitude is 290. Put that there. Our fuel 17.8. is 117.6, I think we were. 117.5. And our reserves 6.0. Okay. Our cruise wind 297 at 13. And our top of climb, or our deviation, is +9. Excellent. Now we just got to do our performance. We'll populate it from this flight. MD-83, 19 right. We've populated the weather, flap setting optimum. We're planning on 136,000 pounds. So, here we go. We've got an assumed temp of 50, so we'll go to a flex. We'll dial it up to 50. We'll shut off the art. Bleeds on, anti-ice is off, that's what we want. Flaps 11. We'll set in flaps, even though it is a set position. We'll put it here. We'll put it here. And what's our takeoff CG? 11.9. So we'll dial in 11.9. We'll configure the trim to line up with the index. Looks good to me. Flaps 11, and then our speeds will be 41, 42, 48. 141, 142, 148. Set our bugs, 41, 48. There's our flaps up speed. There's our slats up speed, minimum clean speed. All right. I think we're ready for the before start checklist. Parking brakes are set. Warm light we don't have. Oxygen is checked. Circuit breakers are checked. IRS panel nav. We don't have an IRS panel. Battery is locked and on. Fuel boost pumps are off. But let's go ahead and, since we're thinking about it, let's go ahead and start the APU. The door opening.
Delta 1173, ready for pushback and start.
Delta 1173, Milwaukee ground pushback and start approved. Tail northwest.
Love that. Love that. It is best APU in the business right there. Immersive sound. I'll fight you over that. All right, so fuel pumps are on for now. We'll get the rest of them later. Probe heat is on, Captain. Windshield anti-ice is on. Pressurization auto up and set. Flight guidance panel set and checked. Oh, we didn't check we can set our speed up to 250. 191. So it is 191. And 191, 5,000 is our initial altitude. Okay. FGP is set. Flight instruments, bugs, and switches set, and cross check 680 feet. We've got our V speed set. Fuel quantity distribution 17,000, almost 900 pounds. And checked.
Eastern 2475,
FMS
contact tower on 124.575. Take care.
is set.
Over to tower 124.575, Eastern 2475. Have a good afternoon, sir.
Transponders TARA and set. Spoiler levers retracted. Takeoff warnings checked. Throttles are closed. Fuel levers are off. Fuel cross-feed lever is off. Flats and slats up and retracted. Aileron rudder trim 00 FA briefing has been completed. Departure briefing has been completed. How far along are we on our boarding? Update PSX. We are all boarded. My guess is we're waiting on cargo. It took so long. Yep. So we'll let them finish up. And we'll call it 10 minutes. Let's get our fuel pumps on. Seatbelt sign is on. Ah.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Clear to lacrosse, radar vector talking, then is filed, climbing maintain 5,000, expect level 200, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 118.0, squawk 4161, expect 1 knot right. Beechcraft 037 Romeo Sierra.
Beechcraft 7 Romeo Sierra, read back correct.
Milwaukee ground, Beechcraft 037 Romeo Sierra at the FBO, ready for taxi.
Alright, 50 degrees, 5,000 is armed. Takeoff. And, we'll take off. Wait for the rest of the cargo to be loaded and then ready to go. We've got, good weather today, here at, the Adas. It's pretty similar weather. Rate is very similar. 18 light winds out of the south, 9 miles, 8,000 scattered, 20,000 broken temperature, 15 dew point 13, altimeter 3019. And the forecast is much the same. Light winds out of the south, greater than 6 miles visibility, 8,000 scattered, and wind shifting to kind of southwesterly later in the day. But we should be there. We'll be there before this. But anyway, it's in line with what we want. Alternate weather is also good. 10 miles, 7,000, 25,000 scattered. And, temperature 15 dew point 12. And no changing in the alternate weather. So, and no volcanic ash signals. So I call that a win-win. 100%.
General Mitchell ground. Citation 354 Charlie Golf would like to taxi to the ramp. General Mitchell ground. Citation 354 Charlie Golf would like to taxi to the ramp.
Bring the packs on.
354 Charlie Golf taxi to parking via Hotel Juliet. Have a great day.
Again, watch that.
Taxi to parking via Hotel
Watch
Juliet.
the meter,
354
make sure
Charlie
that
Golf.
pack fan comes on. We can ask ground crew to remove the GPU. Since we are completely on ship's power at this point. Oh man, I'm rusty in the MD. Still love it though. Absolutely love it. If that isn't a scene right out of the 70s or 80s. I love the guttering on the gates. Okay, luggage carts are pulling away. That's what we did. Spot down there. Dude's not done. And what we'll do is we will contact our ramp, 1999, for push. So we'll have that ready. Alright, boarding complete. Let's, okay, that is working. I was just making sure that if I, the transmit button, switches. Tested that out yet, the MD-80. Anyway, let's get ready to,
Ground American 1224, ready for pushback and startup.
Ground to flight deck, cleared for engine start and sequence.
Motion start, tail southwest American 1224.
Out there somewhere. Just make sure. Yep. Excellent. Ground Jet America 650. We're ready to push and start.
Jet America 650, Milwaukee ground, push and start approved, tail southwest.
Push and start approved, tail southwest, Jet America 650. Alright, now we can switch over to the ground. Flight deck to ground. You there?
I didn't copy that, say again.
Southwest 3988, ready for push.
Southwest 39.
Pushback approved, Southwest 30.
Flight deck to ground. The brakes are set. We are cleared to push. Tail southwest.
Pipe has been inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
We're ready to start the pushback.
Release parking brake, starting pushback.
Brakes are released. Let me know when I'm cleared to start the engines.
Ground to flight deck, cleared for engine start and sequence.
Alrighty, we'll start with number 1.
Southwest 3988, runway 19 right, taxi via Bravo Kilo Echo, hold short of runway 13, then Foxtrot. Runway 19 right, taxi via Bravo Kilo Echo, hold short of runway 13, then Foxtrot.
Pushback already underway, request abort if needed.
I guess it would help if I turned down the view air. Like I said, it's been a while. Alright, galleys on.
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check. Welcome everyone on board on behalf of Jet America, the captain, and the crew on this flight to Detroit. My name is Lisa, and I'm thrilled to be your lead flight attendant today. Joining me in the cabin are my wonderful colleagues, Sarah, Mike, and Jessica. We expect our flight time to be approximately 45 minutes as we travel from Milwaukee to Detroit. Now, let's go over some important safety information. First, please ensure your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To unfasten, simply lift the buckle. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the compartment above you. To use the mask, pull it towards you, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put your mask on first, before assisting others. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, please leave all luggage on board. Your safety is our priority. For this aircraft, the emergency exits are located at the front, middle, and rear of the cabin. Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest to you, keeping in mind that it may be behind you. In case of an emergency landing on water, life vests are located under your seat. To use the vest, pull it out, place it over your head, and pull the straps to secure it. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. Thank you for your attention. We will be coming around shortly with snacks and beverages, and after the meal service, we will also have items from the Jet America shop available for purchase. Now, let me call the captain to let him know that the cabin is ready for departure.
Ground Delta 3214, taxi to the ramp. Delta 3214, taxi to parking via Sierra Tango Echo Kilo Bravo.
Ground to flight deck,
Sierra
pushback
Tango
complete.
Echo
Please
Kilo
ensure
Bravo,
parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect.
Brakes are set. We have 2 good engine starts. You are cleared to disconnect. Show me the pins on the left side. We'll see you next time.
Ground to flight deck, bypass pin removed, we've disconnected, and crew is clear. You're good to go. Safe flight. See you next time.
Speed brakes down our main Chief Road. Now we can switch back to ground. There's a Delta flight taxiing in. Yeah, there he is. So how about that? That was a SayIntentions pushback.
Milwaukee ground.
No GSX. Which
Milwaukee ground. Cessna 329 Papa Zulu requesting IFR taxi clearance. Milwaukee ground requesting taxi for departure.
There you go.
Delta
That's better.
1234.
Ground is 121.8, which I have. Tower is 2457, which I have. Departure is 18.0. We'll load that up here. Engine anti-ice is off. Air conditioning. Did I turn the packs back on? I did not. That's not a good thing. There's one. There's two. Flaps are set. Spoiler armed. Auto brake. Takeoff and armed. Like I said, I'm rusty, chat. And flight controls. Let's do the check. We'll look for the spoilers. Spoiler deployed left. Spoiler deployed right. Elevator. Power.
Ground Alaska 367, request pushback and start.
Alaska 367, Milwaukee ground pushback and start approved. Information uniform is current.
Milwaukee ground, Delta 4062, altimeter check.
Delta 4062, Milwaukee ground, Milwaukee, altimeter 2980.
Milwaukee ground, Jet America 650, taxi.
Jet America 650, Milwaukee ground, runway 19 right, taxi via Bravo, Kilo, Echo, hold short of runway 13, then Victor.
19 right via Bravo, Kilo, Echo, hold short of runway 13, then Victor from Jet America 650. Bravo, Kilo, Echo. Alright. So he wants us to come, we're over here. Wants to come around Bravo, Kilo, Echo, hold short. And then Victor. I kind of want full length. We'll ask when we get a little closer. Brake is released. Taxi light is on.
Milwaukee ground.
Let's go.
November 037 Romeo Sierra. Ready to copy IFR clearance to La Crosse.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Say that again, please, for Beechcraft 037 Romeo Sierra. Milwaukee ground, Beechcraft 037 Romeo Sierra, ready to copy IFR clearance to La Crosse.
And we're off like a herd of turtles. Get hooked up with the nearest taxi line here.
Milwaukee ground, November 3 Romeo Delta, clear of active.
November 3 Romeo Delta, General Mitchell ground taxi to parking via Hotel Juliet. Have a great day.
Hotel Juliet, thank you. November 3 Romeo Delta.
Departure Southwest 3988, 2000 for 4000.
Southwest 3988, radar contact, climb and maintain 12, 12000.
Up to 12, 12000, Southwest 3988.
Here's Kilo up here. Take up that above set and cross check. Runway 19 right will be flaps laps 11, 11, 11. Set and cross check. ABS is in takeoff and on. Stab trim is set squarely level. Gotta make a turn. Hold short of 13.
Milwaukee ground, good morning. Sky 217 Kilo Delta at signature, ready for taxi.
Check high and on.
19 right, taxi Foxtrot through Echo, cross 25 right, and then Victor, Sky 7 Kilo Delta.
Skyhawk 7 Kilo Delta, taxi to runway 19 right via Foxtrot, Zulu Echo, cross runway 25 right, then Victor.
Everybody coming? Ground Jet America 650, hold it short. 13 Echo.
Jet America 650, contact tower on 124.575 for departure clearance.
Jet America 650 looking for clearance to cross 13 at Echo.
Jet America 650, cross runway 13 at Echo approved.
Cross 13 at Echo, Jet America 650. Well, the AI forgot that they told me to cross 13. Not totally unreal life, unlike real life. Although a little less unusual when you're in a MD-80. Now, I'd rather not do Foxtrot or Victor. No, Foxtrot. And Ground Jet America 650, requesting 19 right full length.
Jet America 650, runway 19 right, full length approved. Taxi via Bravo, Kilo Echo, hold short of runway 13, then Victor.
Jet America 650, full length approved. We are on Echo. Request clearance to cross 25 right.
Jet America 650, cross runway 25 right, then continue taxi via Echo to runway 19 right, full length.
Cross 25 right, Echo, full length, 19 right, Jet America 650. So, it's interesting, and unlike my experience with other AI ATC apps, even though it's not perfect in what it remembers or what it asks you to do, you can plain English a request back, or at least aviation English a request back, and it typically understands. So to me, that's one of the differentiators of SayIntentions with the others, is that you can make requests like that, and it's a little less canned, if you know what I mean. Now, of course, I haven't used another one in a while, so it is entirely possible that has been improved. So, no shade at all towards the competing products. We need them all. Alright, we'll go ahead and just hold here, get the radio set up. This is when it's nice to have a couple of crew members. Departures on 18.0. 2457. Tower Jet America 650. We are ready for departure. 19 right, full length.
American 1245, contact departure. 1245, going to Jet America 650, Milwaukee Tower, runway 19 right, winds 220 at 10, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading, cleared for takeoff, 19 right, Jet America 650. Alrighty. We are cleared for takeoff. Lights. Camera. And we will fire up the stop clock in just a second here. When we're hitting 191, 5,000 feet.
Skyhawk 18 Lima, you are not cleared to take off. Advise when ready to copy a phone number for possible pilot deviation.
Oh, yikes. That's a first.
Skyhawk 18 Lima is ready for that number. Skyhawk 18 Lima is ready to copy the phone number.
Okay, here we go. Looking for 1.86 EPR. Power is set. Airspeed's alive. Plan.
Sierra. Contact departure.
Over to departure for 56 Sierra.
That's great.
Skyhawk 18 Lima. Contact ground on 121.8.
Milwaukee Tower, Skyhawk 1018 Lima, request departure on runway 19 right.
Jet America 650, contact departure.
Over to departure, Jet America 650. Departure Jet America 650 with you, runway heading 5000. Climbing to 5 and through 2.7.
Jet America 650, Milwaukee departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 12000, turn left heading 080, vectors to Squibby, then as filed.
Climb and maintain 12,000, left turn direct Squibby, then as filed for Jet America 650. Autopilot's on. Flaps are retracted. Just want to accelerate up a little bit more. Give it a left turn.
Stabilizer motion.
Amtrak.
Autopilot.
The autopilot's not doing what I want it to do, so we are going to come out of autopilot mode, or disconnect the autopilot. Let's try this again. Vertical speed.
Autopilot.
You're right about there, the pitch.
Jet America 650, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Flight level 240. Signs for track. On nav. Invert speed. Autopilot on. VDF climb. And it should accelerate the plane to 250 knots. That's pretty close down. It was odd. I'll have to go back and look at that. Like I said, it's been a while since I've flown the MD. Gears up, no lights. feet.
Request begin our descent to 3,000 feet, Augusta Echo Romeo Mike. Augusta Echo Romeo Mike, descend and maintain 3,000 feet. 3,000 feet, Augusta Echo Romeo Mike, thank you.
Cabin is ready for service. Dear guests, we are now at a safe altitude, and I am pleased to inform you that the use of electronic devices is now allowed.
10,000 foot.
The laboratories are available.
Yes, system is set for
And our cabin service will
takeoff.
begin shortly. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
Stabilizer motion.
SkyWest 4661, contact Chicago Tower on 133.0.
133.0 for SkyWest 4661.
Jet America 650, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Level 280. Alright, we're good to go. Performance is adequate. I know that because I have a performance chart for the MD-80, which gives me the cruise weights, max cruise weights at altitude. MD-80 is critical to make sure that you have adequate
SkyWest 5402, radar contact, climb and maintain 5,000.
Okay, we are on our way. Yeah, boy, I'm rusty on the MD-80. I'm in a training rural aviation, so my attention has not been my MD-80 skills. So MD-80 before flying it because I got my brain for another airplane. So we'll just make it work. Make it work. Head out over Lake Michigan. Let's start thinking about our arrival. It's going to happen fast. Coming on over Duda, Tinder, Freely, Simmons, Rock City, Green, Valley, and then hopefully it'll be for 22 right. If not, we'll switch over to the other, whatever one way you call. ATIS 3367 is the arrival ATIS.
Jet America 650, climb and maintain flight level 290.
290 is armed. 3367. See if we pick up the ATIS there. I don't know offhand if SayIntentions uses the departure and arrival ATIS frequencies. But we'll give it a try. Coming up on 180.
Squawk 1536 and identity Redwood 00. Milwaukee approach Redwood 00. What's the request?
Redwood 00, say request.
In Milwaukee approach, we're going to need to cancel the flight following these. My autopilot panel is not functioning.
Alright, so that's odd. So it's not connected to the sim. Well, doesn't matter. We know where we are. Just outside of Duda.
Milwaukee approach, Piper 43, Victor request. Yeah, I request 43, Victor, we'd like to continue flight following the Oshkosh. That's our request, thank you for your help, sir.
Piper 88 Victor, say again your request.
It's long enough, in fact, we don't even really have to do an analysis. I believe it's over 8,000 feet, under 2,000 feet NSL, and no tailwinds, no runway contamination, etc. Again, not that we need it. We know where we are. We're 50 miles from Duda.
Chicago Center, Turkish 67 Charlie, flight level 360.
Turkish 67 Charlie, radar contact.
Chicago Center. 367 Chicago Center.
departure, Jet America 650. Did we miss a handoff, sir?
Jet America 650, Chicago Center, good morning.
Oh, it already switched us over. That was very odd. Chicago Center, Jet America 650, good morning. That's really weird.
Jet America 650, expect the Rock City 2 arrival. In about 5 minutes, I'll start your descent.
Chicago Center, United 1538, flight level 340.
We're expecting the Rock City arrival. You know, that's something I've noticed.
United 1538, radar contact.
It's changed a lot on SayIntentions. I don't know if it's just because there's more traffic, but we seem to be... If I'm issued a command, there's no waiting before some AI-generated aircraft calls in. I need to put that in my comments, that it seems like more than ever, there's no pause, so very often aircraft are calling in almost immediately after.
United 399, is it okay to maintain flight level 340 for now to gain some speed? The 399, we are requesting to maintain flight level 340 to gain some speed.
United 399, maintain flight level 390.
So yeah, that's something that's been happening. I've noticed more often happening. So I'll put that in my comments. Luckily, they're very, very on top of things and very receptive to feedback at SayIntentions. They do really. They're striving to improve. So I mean, whether you like SayIntentions or not, or AI ATC or not, I don't think anybody could argue that they're not continuously improving this product. And there's a lot of features that I don't even use, but I'd like to get into. For example,
RO0 feet.
Chicago Center, Endeavor
Advise on
5175,
initial contact.
flight level
Information
340.
Papa.
Endeavor
Detroit
5175, radar contact.
Metropolitan Wayne County Airport. Information Papa. 1253 Zulu. Arriving runways 22 right, 21 left.
Empire 27 approach
Departing
contact
runways
Cleveland
22
Center on
left, 21
120.45.
right. Wind 185 at 5.
0.45.
Visibility 90. Sky conditions. View at 7500 feet. Scattered at 8,000 feet. Broken at 25,000 feet. Temperature 17. Dew point 13. Altimeter
Chicago Center, American
3020.
451, flight level 360.
Arriving
American
runways
451,
22
radar
right,
contact.
21 left.
Chicago Center, Delta 1238, flight level 360. Delta 1238, radar contact.
Chicago Center, Air Shuttle 6067, flight level 280.
Air Shuttle 6067, radar contact.
Chicago Center, Delta 334, flight level 310.
Delta 334, radar contact.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached cruising altitude. My colleagues and I will be starting our snack and drink service shortly. We have some delicious options available.
You guys are going to have to be fast. We got top of descent here in like 20 miles.
Refreshing beverages. After the service, we will also have items from the Jet America shop
Delta 2515, Chicago Center. All right, climb and maintain. Yeah, flight level 360 when you get a chance. Yeah, we're heading up to flight level 360, Delta 2515. Delta 2515, contact Chicago Center on 133.2.
Jet America 650, descend via Rock City 2 into Metro. Altimeter 3012.
We'll descend via the Rock City 2 into Metro. Altimeter 3012 for Jet America 650. All right, descend via. Okay, I have something to say about that, but let me get set up for the descent here real quick. Our bottom altitude on the descent is 6,000 feet, so we'll put 6 in. And Tinder below 230, yep. Freely below 190, yep. 12,000. At Simmons, yep. Okay, we'll look good to begin the descent. So, SayIntentions.
Unable, Spirit Wing 56.
As long as I've been using it.
Maintain current heading, Spirit Wings 56.
Has,
Spirit Wings 56, turn left heading 205.
did not issue a descend via. They've been issuing, they do this, sort of message that was, if, you know, I'll be descending you within the next 20 minutes or so. If you need to start down earlier, just let me know. So yesterday, SayIntentions did a YouTube stream where they talked about some new features, and I typed a question in the chat saying, when are we going to get rid of that message? That descent, that weird descent, I'll be descending you, if you need lower, just say the word stuff. In my 30, almost 40 years of flying, real world, I've never had a descent clearance or had a message like that, right? It's almost always either descend and maintain or descend via. So I typed that in the chat. Brian, the proprietor of SayIntentions, actually acknowledged my question and said, I hate it too. The reason they did that is because they were getting, here we are, starting down. The reason they did that is that they were getting, initially they were getting a lot of tickets about, you know, because people don't necessarily understand how real world ATC works, and they were getting a lot of tickets saying, you know, they're not descending me at the proper time and whatever. So they built in sort of the safety net, communication safety net, whereby it issues that so that the pilot, the user, knows that SayIntentions knows that a descent is coming. if you're following my logic. They sort of did that as a bridge communication, but it's just not realistic.
Jet America 650, speed 280 knots.
280 knots, Jet America 650.
Jet America 650, maintain 280 knots.
280 knots, Jet America 650. So anyway, he acknowledged it's not real, and it drives him crazy too. And then, as you just heard, I just received a descend via. So I don't know if that's just coincidence or if he worked on it last night, and I did have an update this morning to it. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool nonetheless. That was real. And I'm getting real high. That's what I'm getting. Not like that, but high on the descent profile. Alright. Get ready for a turn here at Tinder. Put us on the main line of the descent.
Descend and maintain flight level 220, American 2450.
American 2450, Chicago Center, good morning.
Navy 43, contact Chicago Center on 125.1.
Alright, we will plan on a flaps 40 landing. This really quick flight. Seatbelt sign is on, never took it off. Landing data has been prepared. Pressurization set and checked. Engine sync is off. Fuel boost pumps are on. We have nothing in the center. Anti-ice is off. Windshield anti-fog is not required. EJ quiz.
Jet America 650. Contact Cleveland Center on 127.7.
27.7. Jet America 650. Bye-bye. 27.7. There it is. Cleveland Center, Jet America 650, descending through flight level 180 on the Rock City arrival.
Jet America 650, Cleveland Center, good morning, Metro altimeter 3015.
3015, Jet America 650. Through 180 exterior lights are set. Go around. Hydraulic system stereo chime at 10. We gotta do.
Delta 1519, Cleveland Center, contact Detroit approach on 124.05.
Contact Detroit approach on 124.05, Delta 1519.
Contact clear to take off from Mount Pleasant via Oreo.
Okay, we are doing good on the descent. We need to believe. Oh, somehow we got. We got a little bit slow, I guess, but we're good.
Jet America 650, contact Detroit approach on 124.05.
2405 it is for Jet America 650. Bye-bye. Approach Jet America 650 with you, 12,000 Rock City arrival. We have Papa.
Jet America 650, Detroit approach. Good morning, Metro, altimeter 3015. Expect the ILS runway 21 left approach into Metro.
We'll expect the ILS 21 left for Jet America 650. All right. ILS 21 right.
Jet America 650, runway 21 left at Detroit Metro is assigned for arrival. Continue approach.
ILS 21 left, Jet America 650.
21 left, sorry, I read it back wrong.
21 left. Two, one left. Okay. Two, one left. Select. Why did our autopilot just disconnect?
Wind 35.0, Delta 1323. Contacting Metro Tower 135.0, Delta 1323.
Delta 1323, contact Metro Tower on 135.0.
135.0 for Delta 1323.
All right, ILS 21 left is 111.5. Inbound course 216. Go back to the arrival. I need to be thinking about slowing to 260.
Detroit departure, good evening. Delta 2431, IFR Denver.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Okay, Delta 2431 is cleared to Denver via the KLIN 3, then as filed, climb, maintain 10,000, expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after, departure frequency 125.52, squawk 6225.
Delta 562, climb and maintain 17,000.
Okay, we are looking good. Our VNAV should start coming down here in just a second. We're at 12,000 to pass Simmons. is armed for the rest of the descent. Now down our range a little bit. Slowing to 260.
Jet America 650, descend and maintain 7300, turn left, heading 105 vectors for the visual runway 21 left approach.
Alright, descend and maintain 7,300, left turn heading 105 vectors for the 21 left approach, visual for Jet America 650. Well, that was awkward. 105.
Jet America 650, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, Jet America 650. That's better. 7,000 is armed. Let's hit down. And let's slow down. We're in heading, vertical speed. Throttles are back at idle.
Can I please get a wind check?
Air Canada 334, contact Metro Tower on 135.0.
Contacting tower on 135.0, Air Canada 334.
So I was starting to say earlier, there's a lot of features I'm not using in SayIntentions yet. One of which is they have enormously beefed up the checklist system. So you can now create custom checklists. You can respond to them. From the demos I've seen, it's pretty slick. You can even attach flight sim commands to them, so your first officer can take actions. It's pretty cool. And once I have my my yoke back and I have multiple push-to-talk switches so I can talk to the first officer, I will certainly give that a shot. I also have to kind of check out the system and loading checklist. But just to have an actual live...
Southwest 857,
not
contact Metro Tower on 135.0.
Right? So when it reads a checklist item, you have to respond with the correct term.
Heading 210.
And that's...
Contact Sierra Juliet 1, heading 210 approved.
That's how it's taught. That's how you do it in the airlines, right? It's not... You respond with exactly, there's 10,000 feet, lights are coming on, we'll ping the back. You don't respond with whatever you want. You respond with how it is in the checklist. Otherwise, the person reading the checklist isn't certain that the item is complete.
We are now beginning our final approach into Detroit. At this time,
So
please turn off your
that's pretty cool, and I look forward to showing you that once I have it set up.
full upright position, and your seatbelts are fastened. We will be arriving at North Terminal D8. Thank you for your cooperation. Crew, please check that everyone is seated and has their seatbelts fastened. Captain, cabin is ready.
All right, cabin is ready. We can go ahead and flip over to the ILS chart, 21 left.
Delta 1477, heavy, turn right, heading 055.
055, Delta 1477. Wait for the nav Zulu approach runway 6 right and Delta 1477.
Jet America 650, turn right, heading 140.
Heading 140, Jet America 650. Alright, heading 140. Getting vectored. Vectored for the visual to 2 on left, which is fine. You should always back up a visual approach with an instrument approach if you can. Visual approaches are used all the time in the US. In fact, as soon as I see the airport in real world, I will generally let approach or center or whoever's controlling me at the time, I will let them know that I have the airport in sight. And if I'm still a long ways out, I will generally say something like, when it helps, we have the airport in sight.
Citation 7 Kilo Romeo, turn right, heading 260.
260, 7 Kilo Romeo.
Because, you can get cleared for a visual approach when you're still 10 miles from the airport, 15 miles from the airport. If you've got it in sight and there's no traffic, and then you can just make a beeline for the runway. Because once you're cleared for that visual approach, they're expecting you to head towards the airport. So, in the real world, you can shave off a couple of minutes. Okay, so our platform altitude will be 2,000 feet. We're headed down to 7. We should get lower here shortly. But 2,000 feet, it's a 3 standard glide slope, 3-degree glide slope. Minimum descent altitude is 832 feet. Inbound course 216 degrees, which is set
Delta 389 heavy, climb and
115
maintain
is the
flight level
frequency is
250.
that. If we do need to go missed, we'll climb to
Up to flight
1,100
level
feet, then a left turn to
250, Delta
4,000.
389 heavy.
Outbound
Delta
on the...
389 heavy, climb and maintain flight level 280.
In fact, let's put 13
Delta
foot
flight
over
level
here,
280, Delta 389 heavy.
just in case we need to go miss, because we'll need to go out on the 122 radio. Thousand to go. And so yeah, 1100 left turn, 4,000 outbound via that 122 radial to gauge, which is the 16 DME mark, and then we'll hold and we'll continue the climb and hold to 4,000. Although we'll probably reach
Jet
4,000.
America 650, descend and maintain 4,000, turn left heading 125.
Down to 4,000, left turn heading 125. Jet America 650. Down to 4,000 is armed. 125 on the head.
Jet America 650, roger, descend and maintain 4,000, left turn heading 125.
Descend and maintain 4,000, left turn heading 125, Jet America 650. It does not like anything but descend. Yeah, so you can see here he's widening us out a little bit for the intercept. Let's start slowing this up here.
Jet America 650, 12 miles from the approach turn. Turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 3,000 until established. Cleared for the visual runway 21 left approach.
180 on the heading, descend and maintain 3,000. Cleared visual approach runway 21 left for Jet America 650. That's not a correct clearance. They can't issue a clearance, an approach clearance, a visual approach clearance, until you either have the preceding traffic or the airport in sight. So that is not correct. I just flagged it on the SayIntentions
Detroit
cell
departure,
phone.
Vision Jet 010 Tango Bravo, 3,600, climbing 17,000.
But I will say, right, this heading
Jet 010
has us
Tango
headed
Bravo.
right for
Detroit
Nesby,
departure,
which is
radar
3,000.
contact.
So
Climb and maintain
I understand the
17,000
logic.
direct best.
I understand what it's doing, but this
Direct
just
best,
was not
climb
a
and maintain
correct.
17,000. Vision Jet 010 Tango Bravo.
Vision Jet 0 Tango Bravo. Climb and maintain flight level 190.
Let's get the slants out.
Jet America 650, contact Metro Tower on 135.0.
35-0 to tower for Jet America 650. See? Tower Jet America 650 visual 21 left.
Jet America 650, Metro Tower, runway 21 left is active. Winds 210 at 4, cleared to land, runway 21 left.
Clear to land 21 left, Jet America 650. Alright, low cap. Let's turn in here, Loke. Let's go to flaps 11.
Stabilizer motion.
That's because I have the speed brakes out. Settle 170. is in sight. Coming off of autopilot.
Endeavor 4971, short of 22 left, ready for departure.
Endeavor 4971, winds 180 at 5, runway 22 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 22 left, Endeavor 4971.
There's the glide slope.
Altitude.
1,000.
Altitude. Altitude.
India Mike Whiskey, contact departure on 118.9 or 5.
118.9 or 5, Golf in Mike Whiskey.
Spirit 1130, contact departure.
Contact departure, Spirit 1130.
2 in reverse. That was very odd. I had no touchdown sounds. Do not attempt that landing at home.
Endeavor 4971, contact departure.
Okay, switching to departure, Endeavor 4971.
Jet America 650, welcome to Metro. Contact ground on 132.725.
Delta 2589,
Delta over ground 32725 for Jet America 650.
Cleared for takeoff, 21 right, Delta 2589.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Detroit.
Skywest 3850 short of 2.
Flight with us today. Did you know that Detroit is known as the Motor City because it was the birthplace of the American automobile industry? It's also home to the famous Motown music scene. Thank you for flying with Jet America. Please remain seated until we reach our
That was
final
odd. All the sounds disappeared.
On behalf of Captain
Or a good chunk of
CJ,
them.
First Officer Captain Canada, and the entire crew, we wish you a wonderful day.
Oh, Captain Canada's
the
my
local
first
time
officer.
Here is 10:20 a.m. If you have a connecting flight, please listen up. Flight 1234 to New York departs at 11 a.m. from gate...
Ground Jet America 650 with you. We're clear at 21 left. Taxi to the terminal.
30 a.m. from gate B2. Thank you.
Jet America 650, Metro Ground, taxi to North Terminal Gate D8 via Tango 5, Tango, Juliet Niner, Uniform Niner, Bravo, Kilo, Echo. Have a great day.
Delta 8 via Tango 5, Tango, Juliet 9, Uniform 9, Bravo, Kilo, Echo. Have a good day for Jet America 650. Tango 5, Tango. Delta 8. Okay.
Delta 2222, thanks for the flight, and we are switching off.
Delta 2222, good day. Switch to ground.
After landing lights were retracted, spoilers were retracted, auto brake is off, engine ignition is off. Flat slaps up, retracted, no lights, radar's off, APU, we'll get here in a second. Pneumatic cross feeds are open, and we'll shut down the red engine once we got everything up and running. All right, we are
Spirit Wings
Tango
1062, give
Juliet
way to the Delta
9.
ahead.
So 1, 2, this is Juliet 6. Yeah, Juliet 6, 7, 8, and then 9.
Giving way to the Delta 712, Spirit Wings 1062.
Delta 578, ready to taxi.
Delta 578, runway
To
21 right
uniform.
taxi via Juliet 8, Juliet, Uniform 9er, Uniform Golf, Victor, Mike, Mike 5.
Runway 21 right taxi via Juliet 8, Juliet, Uniform 9er, Uniform Golf, Victor, Mike, Mike 5, Delta 578.
Metro ground, Delta 2648 at gate Alpha 61. Request engine pushback and start.
Delta 2648, pushback and start approved. Tail southwest.
Pushback and start approved, tail southwest, Delta 2648.
Delta 1891,
All right,
request push and
Juliet
start.
9.
Delta 1891, pushback approved.
Push and start approved. Delta 1891.
Juliet 9, Uniform 9. Oh, it wants me to cut through the whole terminal. Okay, I can do that. Well, folks, it wasn't pretty. It was. I was obviously out of practice on the Mad Dog, but we got there, and we got to Detroit. A little unstable in that approach, but we landed in touchdown zone. I don't even want to know what the landing was. Actually, it wasn't that bad. It's 200, just a hair over 200 feet per minute. And we got to fly this really cool, this really amazing livery. Look at all those Delta tails. That's pretty cool too.
Endeavor 5024, ready to push.
Endeavor 5024, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. Endeavor 5024.
The traffic injection that
Delta
SayIntentions
18901,
has
ready to taxi.
pretty good.
Delta 18901, runway 21 right taxi via Uniform 8, Uniform Golf, Victor, Mike, Mike
Some
5.
that aren't quite matched properly.
Runway 21 right taxi via Uniform 8, Uniform Golf, Victor, Mike, Mike 5, Delta 18901.
Weird. These aren't quite, so I wonder what livery those are supposed to be.
Delta 2164, ready to push.
Delta 2164, pushback approved.
E-Jet.
Pushback approved, Delta 2164.
Do they really fly to Detroit? Maybe. I don't know. I know it pulls real schedule data. So if you schedule a flight in SayIntentions where at the same time as the real world, it is possible to have your real world flight like taxing out at the same time, which is kind of
Delta 2189, ready for push and start.
Delta 2189, push and start approved.
All right, how we doing with the APU?
Roger, pushback approved. Delta 2189.
Running. Let's bring the APU on bus. And we will shut down the right engine.
5024, ready to taxi.
Endeavor 5024, runway 22 left taxi via Kilo, Kilo 2, Yankee, Yankee 4, Yankee, Yankee 9er.
Runway 22 left taxi via Kilo, Kilo 2, Yankee, Yankee 4, Yankee, Yankee 9er, Endeavor 5024.
Delta 2374, request push and start clearance.
Delta 2374, cleared for push and start.
Roger, pushback approved. Delta 2374.
Delta 18901, give way to the company A320 on your left.
Giving way to the company A320, Delta 18901.
Delta 2164, ready to taxi. Delta 2164, runway 22 left taxi via Echo, Kilo, Kilo 9er, Yankee 9er.
Runway 22 left taxi via Echo, Kilo, Kilo 9er, Yankee 9er, Delta 2164.
Delta 2189 are ready to taxi.
Delta 2189er, runway 22 left taxi via Uniform 8, Foxtrot Echo 2, Kilo Niner, Yankee Niner.
Runway 22 left taxi via Uniform 8, Foxtrot Echo 2, Kilo Niner, Yankee Niner, Delta 2189er.
Endeavor 5522, give way to the Delta ahead.
Give way to the Delta 712, Endeavor 5522.
Delta 2374 ready to taxi.
Delta 2374, runway 22 left taxi via Uniform 9er, Bravo Yankee Niner.
Runway 22 left taxi via Uniform 9er, Bravo Yankee Niner, Delta 2374.
American 0041, contact tower on 135.0.
Over to 135.0 for American 0041.
Metro ground, Delta 1828, taxi to the gate with Progressive, please. 834, Yankee Uniform 9er, Delta 1828, thank you.
SkyWest 3760 ready for push and start.
SkyWest 3760, pushback approved.
SkyWest 3760.
Endeavor 5533 ready for push and start.
Endeavor 5533, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Endeavor 5533.
Endeavor 4654, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Endeavor 4654.
SkyWest 3760 ready to taxi.
SkyWest 3760, runway 22 left taxi via Uniform 7, Foxtrot Echo 2, Kilo Niner, Yankee Niner.
Runway 22 left taxi via Uniform 7, Foxtrot Echo 2, Kilo Niner, Yankee Niner, SkyWest 3760.
Mr. Ground, good morning. Delta 1303, request pushback and start.
Delta 1303 Heavy, pushback and start approved. Tail southwest.
Tail southwest.
Delta 1303 Heavy, contact tower on 135.0.
Endeavor 5533 ready to taxi.
Endeavor 5533, runway 21 right taxi via Kilo Uniform Golf Victor Mike 5.
Runway 21 right, taxi via Kilo, Uniform Golf, Victor, Mike, Mike 5, Endeavor 5533.
Endeavor 4654 ready to taxi.
Endeavor 4654, runway 21 right, taxi via Quebec, Uniform Golf, Victor, Mike, Mike 5.
Runway 21 right, taxi via Quebec, Uniform Golf, Victor, Mike, Mike 5, Endeavor 4654.
Metro Ground, citation 343 Alpha Mike at taxiway Alpha 3. Request taxi to parking. Taxi to general aviation parking, citation 3 Alpha Mike. Taxi to general aviation parking, citation 3 Alpha Mike.
Citation 3 Alpha Mike, taxi to general aviation parking at your discretion. Have a good day.
Ground Southwest 913, requesting pushback and engine start.
Southwest 913, pushback and engine start approved, tail northeast.
Pushback and engine start approved, tail northeast, Southwest 913.
Contact tower on 135.0, safe flight.
Over tower, 135.0 Eastern, 1093. So long, sir.